score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go opposite of the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause on it regardless, who go the hardest, whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bull with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail or surprise them. Addicted to winning, so since the beginning, I only focus on horizons. Only regardless, who go the hardest? Whole family is a chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs.
I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the one and only Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Rocky Marciano. He's 5'10" tall, one of the greatest heavyweights to ever live. Undefeated. And his opponent, Eddie the Beast Hall, 300 pounds. No one in the heavyweight division is as terrifying as this man.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with, because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself, one of the greatest fighters of all time. A sparkling record and one of the best to ever do it. Eddie Hall, the Beast. You don't need me to tell you that he's a heavyweight. In fact, the world's strongest man fighting out of Newcastle, United Kingdom.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shut night.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano. Hiding out of the blue corner from Newcastle under Lyme, England, the first man to deadlift 500 kilos, the 2017 world's strongest man, Eddie the Beast Hall.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
You can hear the noise, you can hear the fans. I've been to many, many fights like this, and it's very, very eerie.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Nice right hook. This fight was so... Did you see that? Eddie Hall goes down. the perfection of that knockout shot.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
He's up for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes.
Oh my God, Johnny! And the world's strongest man is staggered. Didn't wait long to get back and getting it. Hold that thought. Look at the big fella get rocked. The biggest of them all crashes to the canvas. And he's dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Big Eddie Hall took a big shot. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
Unbelievable heart. Knocked down twice.
He's hurt. What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. Or ride it out. Go out there and finish it. So just keep on, get focused, get your mind on the job, get back out there and win the... So start just sticking a few body shots on there. Just bear it up a little bit so you can give you good work. He was thinking, he was smart, he weren't loading up. And win the round. Get back behind your jab basics. Just put it away. Think about the defense and remember what you did. Good work. Out there, I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus. Do what you're doing, the gaps will appear, and you'll start tiring him. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight.
There's the bell for round 2. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's more impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wait.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Look at the big fella get rocked. Thought we were going to see them finish it. Hold that thought. Big Eddie Hall took a big shot. It appears at the moment, and wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
And with that right uppercut. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skillful.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Marciano fighting. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I need to see that again.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. 10 seconds to go, and what domination. Oh, wait a minute. The world's strongest man is staggered. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I said, don't just sneak a few body shots in there. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round up. Win the...
On to the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Power punching. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Now, you've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the big fella get rocked. Do you believe this? The world's strongest man is down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up, what a journey towards this fight, what a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it, the fighters enjoyed it, I certainly enjoyed it, and what a way to end the fight.
Just wanna find and run away. From this place, away from mistakes, broken promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away, live my life in your way. Give me a new day. I start a fresh start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. Where are you waiting?
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up we have The Machine. Up against them, James Buster Douglas, 192 centimeters tall with a reach of 211 centimeters.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you do not actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
First up we have The Machine from the United States of America. Buster Douglas, the man to dethrone Mike Tyson in Japan and become the undisputed world heavyweight champion.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks, trimmed with black, the Machine. Hiding out of the blue corner, from Columbus, Ohio, in the United States, here is an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, introducing James Buster Douglas.
So much hype surrounding. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. That counter punch caught him clean. Both men step back for just a moment. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. And he misses with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Catch and shoot. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Can they finish it? A true champion knows how to get, and wisely they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Here we go for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
I'd like to see more jabs. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And now going for the finish. Oh, wait a minute. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. That was the moment. Oh, my goodness, Johnny. An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eye. Wise decision to take a knee here and get that mandatory 8 count.
That's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
You get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone. Make them tired, trip over their own feet. Get them angry.
very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action. Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. It's bombs away. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Perfect counter lands. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And now they're right back into the fray.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. A chance to make history. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
There's the bell for round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Back and forth they go. This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
I've done that before. Use your reach, use your speed. Frustrate the opponent. Make them make a mistake.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. He's two fighters are made for one another. The defense failed them. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Why weren't they more cautious? You know the scorecards are going to be all... Hold that thought! And down goes Douglas. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I've got to see that again.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath.
Raise the bell to start round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know he's legend.
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. One moment changes everything, especially right there. Stumbling around in potholes. How is this fight still continuing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. This has been a very competitive round between these two. Whoa, Johnny! This may do it! Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
What good sleeping on the job? What you do, you step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But if you do not make those mistakes, this is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Right hook misses. Straight right, just missing. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no... Hold that thought! And we may see a stoppage here. Porter's got the towel. Are they going to throw it? Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
There's the bell for round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They're in trouble. It appears they're out of trouble. Did you see that? Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Perfect counter. This could be the end. second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he's over the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. The stamina is off the charts. What a massive upset this would be. Buster goes down. Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to bluff.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
The right hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. I thought we were going to see the finish there. But you throw Johnny out of nowhere. Look at this. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? Hey, don't hold that thought. The corner's got to take a good look. And Buster Douglas goes to the canvas. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the dots took him out.
This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Will the referee step in? They've avoided catastrophe there.
What caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This is with the jab. Just missed with that. Did you see that? What a nightmare scenario. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way to finish this round. But look at
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And now going for the finish. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I think if they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork.
Oh my God, Johnny! So much for defensive abilities. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Punch, counter punch. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move.
Whoa, Johnny! Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
There's the bell for round 10. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. The only fear you have with this, hold that thought. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than nothing.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Are we about to see a first-round knockout? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Hold that thought! Do you believe what we are seeing? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Barry, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't,
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. What's the referee thinking right now? It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Straight right just misses. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
It's the one who draws first blood code. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, and Douglas goes down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That was her.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But even you got that magical, you have it. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we give it a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim range heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out, cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events, I would practice, but it was empty. Never needed approval. All I needed was improvement.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first is the boss. And he'll be going up against Sugar Ray Leonard. Always fit and trim, 145 pounds, 5'9" tall with a reach of 70.5.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
First up, the boss from the United States of America.
Will General is back in the building. Tell him I'm easy. Get him my teaser. Won't get a feeler. Issue a feeler.
Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest all-time, won world titles in 5 weight classes, and he fights out of Wilmington, North Carolina.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks, trimmed with white. The boss! Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Got him with a left jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares.
Leonard took a big shot and down he goes. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Get up, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner somehow.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Here we go for round two. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Both men step back for just a moment. Perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They are giving us a high-tempo show. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Beautiful counterpunch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. Let's get it started in round three. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
God, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Just missing with the uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. And he scores with the counter. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt. Here we go to the fourth round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? They got out of the way of that right hook. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
No rest for the weary. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this could be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Hook doesn't land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
So they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
On to the 6th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't...
Here we go. It's round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
He misses with that jab. Defense is not an option for these two. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Ray is down. That's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it'll happen all over again.